Gather around the fireplace, for I have a story to share. The story of a very green Christmas. Now, happy holidays to one and all, from near and far, young and old. Today I want to talk to you about tradition. Every family has tradition, whether it is staying up late to catch old Saint Nick on Christmas Eve, or opening one present early on Christmas Day. I have my own Christmas tradition, which is a little bit more green. Every Christmas I dress up as the motherfucking Grinch. Oh my god. Yeah, so this is this year's Grinch video. Welcome. Quickly before the video starts, no, I didn't get a sponsor. Probably never will with this attitude. This year I have had a really good opportunity to partner with some children who have ASL or autism who enjoyed a Grinch, and I'm actually going to be video calling them to wish them a happy Christmas. Now their parents have reached out and said that they really like Christmas, so they're going to be getting a video call from the Grinch, I guess. I myself have autism and grew up feeling slightly different, so I'm genuinely really looking forward to doing this. And this is the root of what I want my channel to be. Doing stuff that makes people happy. Not that way, you fucking pervert. It is Christmas. I will put you on the bad list, and I dare not even say the naughty list. Because I will fucking throw a lump of coal so fast at your head, I will knock you out. But yeah, this year that actually makes me very happy. Yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I actually do shit with my life. I'm scared too. Anyways, let's get green.
Alright, so to start with today, I'm going in with a razor and getting rid of any of my baby hairs that I don't need. Because when you're playing with latex in a full face like this, the last thing you want is extra hair. Unless it's green, of course. And then, because I knew I wanted quite a chunky prosthetic, I'm going in and just layering up as much tissue, latex, and cling film as possible. I ended up taking some of the cling film out of this style, which was really bad, so just make up your mind on what you want to do. But yeah, I'm just layering it up as much as I can to build it out as far as possible to give me that really long extended nose. And then I'm literally just jumping between layers of really big tissue, latex, taking off excess tissue, putting on more tissue, taking off tissue. I literally was doing this for about 4 hours, honestly, to try and build up this prosthetic. As you can see, the nose is kind of taking shape. It's quite long, but it's kind of getting to the point where it's quite Hoovian. And then I didn't add the nose at this point because I added the nose later, because I wanted it to be its own separate piece. Now, normally I wouldn't want to use large pieces of tissue like this because it will give you really uneven edges, but I knew I had the time to cover this whole thing in latex and let it set if I wanted to. So I was happy using large pieces and losing a tiny bit of that detail, purely for the convenience of it. Ha, I look like Squidward. Anyway, so you can see I've kind of added a nose here, and then I'm just using that bit there to build up on the underneath piece, where you kind of make your dog face for the Grinch bit. He kind of looks like a dog. Now, this prosthetic didn't end up sitting super flush on my face, but for a full face prosthetic that I wore for like 12 hours, I'm actually not too upset about that. Because it gave me the ability to actually eat food and drink, which during other events like World Zombie Day, I've not had the luxury of. Cindy Lou Who, bitch, I'll see you on the runway. This is actually one of my best Grinch years yet, I think. So I was making this prosthetic in advance, luckily, because it was like about a 4-hour process, this one, and then actually going in and doing touch-ups brought it up to about 6 hours, which I know sounds ridiculous, but for such a large prosthetic like this, isn't too abnormal. As you can see, I'm just going in with a mixture of cotton and latex and just sculpting in some of the wrinkles. The reason I'm using cotton and latex instead of tissue is cotton and latex is a lot more malleable, whereas tissue and latex is easy just to bulk on and make it look quite heavy. Now, I wish I had taken more time with this and had a bit more visibility. That's why I wish I'd used a life cast, because these wrinkles looked a bit wonky in the end and not 100% how I would have wanted them to.
Alright, so let's get into the makeup portion of this video. I have around 3 hours to do this, which sounds long, but with application and everything, it's not actually that long. So let me get the head down. Here is the wig, which still needs styling, some lashes, and this is the actual prosthetic itself. It's quite a chunky boy, but like I think the details are quite nice. So I made this myself with cotton, latex and tissue. It's stuck to the mannequin head. These are sort of the lashes I'm going for, but I have some ones that I'm actually going to lay under it to get some extra yassified ass lashes. I might have to change the background colour eventually because it might just all like disappear into one, but we can deal with that when we get there. Anyway, so let's get green. Alright, so I'm going to start with the wig. So I'm going to start by quickly throwing on a wig cap. Now, not too much of the wig will be showing for most of the day, but I might take the Christmas hat off sometimes. So just during that, I want the wig to look semi-decent. Okay, I look a bit like Hair Jordan right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the wig down, and I'm just going to start like slathering it with some dry shampoo. And I'm going to start like scrubbing sections and back combing. Walk moment normally, so I'm going to go for quite sort of chaotic and messy hair. This is the colour I'm using. So I just wanted to line up a bit, and these are the eyebrows. So as long as it matches, what I'm gonna do is like, yeah, let's keep back combing. This really isn't helping with the scene look. I look like I'm gonna tell someone to meet me at the Evanescence set, which, you know what? Big fucking mood. I'm gonna actually change my hair because I don't like how it's sitting in the cap. It's been so long since I've done FX makeup, let alone a full body fucking costume, so this is odd. You're an edgy one, Mr. Grinch. This is a super cheap Amazon wig, so don't hold it against me if I... So I got some hairspray, so let's just let that dry down. Alright, so while we wait for that to dry, I'm going to see if I can find a nice dark green tone to fill in the roots a little, just because they're looking a little unnatural. Start filling in some roots with and making this wig look less cheap as fuck. Alright, so that's nice and crunchy and dry. Alright, let's see how it looks with the hat over it. Okay, so it kind of slays, kind of yassified. We stan emo Grinch. I'm just gonna keep... I mean, I'm going up to Camden, so this kind of works. Ooh, bougie. Right, so that kind of actually works. Root volume. And then let's just go in with the dry shampoo, babies. Yes, we got our yassified, our fucking Grinch wig. Like, I'll finish styling that when the cat's on later. And then what we're gonna do now, Jesus, she's a mess, is just evenly go around and carry on the back combing, so I'll be back once this wig is done. Okay, so that's about it for the wig. It does look very emo, but I kind of fucking stand that. So we're gonna carry on. So next up, we are going to glue our wig cap down, start getting everything fucking green as shit, get into outfit and go from there. So yeah, I'll take this off now, we'll put it to the side. Where are you? I can't stop making that joke. I know it's horrible, I'm so sorry. Alright, so I'm gonna get started by getting my silicone dish. I use this for latex because afterwards you can peel the latex off. It keeps it nice and clean and it is very satisfying. I barely have eyebrows. If you have eyebrows, take really good care of them. I'm going to be like gluing my eyebrows down before I put the prosthetic brows on. These are my eyebrows, but when we get there I'll go through eyebrow care with you guys because you don't want to rip off your eyebrows for Christmas. Santa Claus would not approve. So yeah, I've got some liquid latex out. I feel like I might finish this bottle today. Who knows? I mean, I know I'm probably going to end up finishing our bottle today, but okay. Anyways, so yeah, I'm just going to go right along here and just cover that in latex. Try and avoid your baby hairs at all cost. I shaved mine off a few days ago, so it should be good, and if not, I'll be fine. You don't want to get liquid latex in your hair at all. It will hurt when you take it off worse than anything you've ever experienced, really. So yeah, I've got some latex down, and I'm just going to let that to start dry a little, and then I'm going to go grab some supplies for getting Grinchy. So my latex for my wig cap has gone really tacky now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it down, trying to save my hair just over where the latex sits. And hey, you get a free facelift with it, so can't complain. Just hope. So yeah, we're just going to let that dry for a minute, and then we're going to start gluing our eyebrows down. Now, if you don't have eyebrows, you can skip this step, but I have like 50% of eyebrows, so I can't. So just coat your eyebrows in the glue, and then just upwards motion them. And you get these very cool, like, demonic ass looking brows. And then let those dry. Put some powder over them, one more layer of glue, and you should be good. Like, we aren't trying to completely get rid of our brows. We're just trying to, like, protect them from getting ripped off, basically. I'm pretty sure my eyebrows I've made will cover these, so I don't need to worry about blending them. But if you have really thick eyebrows, you might want to do the glue and powder a few more times. I have very little eyebrow, so I'll probably be good, but just depending on your eyebrow, and if your eyebrows are very thick, before you put on your base, depending how thin your base is, you might want to go in with some colour corrector first, just so your actual eyebrows aren't showing through. If that makes sense. I've got a long ass day. It's currently 6 AM and I'm not calling people till 6 PM, so I've got bare minimum a 12-hour day. Am I absolutely going to die? Yes. Am I okay with that for the look? Yes. A bit more dry. I'm going to go in with some powder. You can just use any nude powder, whatever you need. And then I'm just going to go in with a nice fluffy brush. And then just pat, pat, pat. And as you can see, the eyebrows basically disappear. I'm literally using the cheapest powder I own because it doesn't matter the powder quality, you just want to fill in those hairs. And then, like I said, one more time, just gonna go in and glue over my brows. Not too rough because you don't want to take off what you've just done, but rough enough that you get it in there. I don't have enough eyebrows to afford losing some. Alright, and that's about it for eyebrows. Now, I've not got any of my costume on me right now, because getting into prosthetics can be a slightly messy process. But I'm going to quickly get into my undershirt, so... Okay, next up I'm going to start on painting my neck, because, like, once I have the prosthetic on, I want to do as little towards this as possible. Because I'm saving that for the last possible moment I can. Mainly because it's bulky and we've got 3 hours to do this. So, like, I'm going to pre-paint as much of the prosthetic as I can before I get it on. Just to save putting on this fucking thing for the last possible minute because it's bulky, it's uncomfortable, and yeah. So I'm going to start painting my neck.
Alright, so I'm going in with the green that I will be using for my face all over my neck, trying to get it as even as possible, and as you can see I'm filling in my ears. I would not recommend painting your ears unless you are committed. It is 3 days later from this costume and I'm still finding green in places I do not want. Yeah, so I'm just painting both my ears. It doesn't matter, my neck is not the most even because I can always touch it up, and I'm just painting over that wig cap and just extending my hairline a bit because the eyebrows were quite chunky boys.
Alright, I look a little bit insane right now, but it's okay. Like, I look like I'm more in the process of taking my makeup off than putting it on. So I'm probably going to start by applying the eyebrows. And then I'm going to do a little an eyeshadow look once the brows are on. Because then I can use the eyeshadow to blend in the netting on the brows. So fun fact, Jim Carrey actually had to get a CIA torture specialist on the set of Grinch because of how intense the makeup was, which I find quite funny to me. I mean, it's not fun getting tortured, but just the concept of that is quite funny. I'm trying my best to paint as much of my back as possible, but I doubt it's going well, but it's okay, it doesn't matter because I have like a fur choker that's going to go over most of my neck. Now that my face is on, it's time to paint as much of this as possible because getting it on is going to be a fucking nightmare. Painting it while it's on a fucking nightmare, so I will, yeah, let's paint.
So I'm going in with the same colour that I used for my neck and head and ears, just completely coating the prosthetic in it. Then I'm going over the nose with a black and just filling in some details with a darker colour.
So next up we're on to eyebrows. So what I've done is I've made some lace back eyebrows, and the reason I've used lace is if you see they've got these little swirls which are really hard to keep in prosthetic hair, so this just seemed like the easiest way to me. So I'm gonna coat those in some liquid latex. I already did the other one off camera. And then you're just gonna let them get nice and sticky. And then boom. Boom, I guess. It's a look. I look like a supervillain, which isn't off-brand. Alright, so while those dry down, because what I'm going to do once they're dry is go and do some colour correction. Let's start with the eyes. So on the eyes, I'm going to go in and start with a very basic green. Just across my whole eye. And this green actually matches the green that I've used for the face paint, so it's not making that much of a difference, but this will just help keep it from mega creasing. And then I'm going to go in with some dark green on my lid. And some of that same dark green under my eye. And just sort of smoke it out a little. Cute. Alright, and now I'm just going to quickly find an eyeliner. Alright, I'm going to go in and line my bottom line with some black. Alright, so I've got black on my eyes. Now I'm actually going to carry it on under my eye and just smoke it out a little. Alright, so that's my bottom line done. And now let's go into the top line. And yeah, I'm just going to grab a pen liner and just follow my natural lid.
So I'm lining my eyes because I will be wearing falsies with this look.
Alright, and that's my eyes done for now. I really want to go in with like some green glitter. Like, let me see if I've got some green shimmer for my inner corner. Ooh, I do. So this is the shade Melon from one of my Revolution palettes. I'm just going to do the inner eye with a little bit of that green, and this will actually probably be my highlighter shade. She cute. I look absolutely insane. So next up, I'm going to do my bottom lip. So I'm going to go in with some natural lipstick. I use this one normally to give myself super plump lips anyway, so this will work well. I'm just going to dry my mouth, go over my actual lips, and then just bring that lip down. Because the Grinch is quite expressive with the bottom lip, so I feel like this will help me get there. And then yeah, we'll go with some powder just to blend it out. I'm going to paint my middle of my chin just around my lips as well, so that I'm trying to get as much done before I put the prosthetic on, like I said. Okay, Now I look insane. I look like a fucking supervillain. Alright, I guess it's time to unstick the prosthetic and get an idea of where it will be sitting. Oh my god, I look amazing. What the fuck? Okay, I look a little bit insane, but I look absolutely amazing this year. I'm gonna go around the mouth with a set of scissors because some of the tissues actually come loose. Okay, I mean, amazing. Like, come on, absolutely fucking slay. So, like, I look crazy like this, but when this actually comes on, the whole look comes together a little bit. And, like, when the lashes and the hair are on, this is going to look horrifying. So the colours match quite well because I used the same colours. When the hair is on and everything, it will look amazing. So what I'm going to do quickly is I'm going to cover up my piercings with some pimple patches because I don't want to get latex in my piercings. I'm not using that much latex, but it's better safe than sorry. So I'm going to quickly do that. Okay, so with the soul patch and the eyebrows, I look like fucking Eco Endeavour. Like, my hero fans will know what's up. But I look like fucking Eco Endeavour. You know what? Give me 2 seconds. Let's fucking make this happen, sis. I gave my child unwarranted trauma. Ha ha ha. What is wrong with me? So yeah, I'm gonna grab my prosthetic. I'm gonna put some latex on the inside, get it nice and sticky. Yeah, so then I can just attach it to my face. Because we fuck around like that, sis. And then while that's drying, I'm gonna put some mascara on because I don't think I'm gonna have the angles needed to put mascara on after this. And my eyelashes are very green right now. This is so chaotic. So, yeah, let's... I look like I'm about to rob a train and then talk about the positives of being a vegan right now. Those eyebrows, they absolutely slay. Like, can we just talk about how hard these eyebrows slay? Like, they have no permission to hit that good. Edgy. Wait. Okay. That hat is on as far as it is going. Yes. Wait, I want to put a Christmas jumper on. Alright, hear me out. Not only is this Grinch going to motherfucking steal Christmas, I'm going to steal your mum. This Grinch is hella fuckboy right now. Let's boop this on the snoo. Okay. Like, actually. Actually a demon. Okay, the mouth is still way too big. So I'm going to try and find my scissors and cut that down a bit. But this Grinch is hella fuckboy. So I'm very happy. Okay, I can't find my scissors anywhere. That's fine. So I'm just gonna... The latex inside has mostly dried. So I'm just gonna gently push on my face. Okay. So we are officially a mouth breather. And that's okay. Now, this Grinch is very hot, so let's grab some tissue. So we're actually going to be using this to attach to our face. The moustache imprinted on the inside. So I don't have the pants on right now. So I was worried I was going to ruin them, but so far there are no latex strips. So we're feeling confident, boys. We're feeling holly and jolly. Yeah. The reason I put the jumper on instead is because, like, apparently it's going to snow today, which are incredibly on theme, but incredibly cold. So I'm going to put on as many clothes as possible for this adventure.
So for this portion, I'm just going to be doing voiceover because I did record audio for this part, but I was only a mouth breather. So I just sound like this for that part of the video, and I just sound quite phlegmy, and I don't think you guys really want that. Anyways, so using the latex on the inside, I've just sort of attached it on, and then I'm going in and getting some cotton, latex, and tissue ready. And at this point, I think I honk my own nose. Anyways, so like I said, I'm just getting some cotton and tissue latex ready, just because it's the oldest method in FX makeup and it's effective, so why not? Now that the latex on latex has had an adhesion effect, I'm going in with some latex over the top of the prosthetic and on my skin, and over the top of this is where I'm going to place my tissue. Now this just acts as a binding agent for my skin to the prosthetic and allowed it to stay on all day. It was a little bit loose, but I am not complaining about that at all, as it allowed my face to breathe and for me to actually consume food and water, which we love. Staying alive is a big mood. Anyway, so I'm just packing on some tissue, and then over the top of that I'm going to go over it with some latex to smooth it out, just to give it that skin like texture. As you can see, hair, not hair, Jesus, I sound posh. Anyways, just as you can see here, just to smooth it out and look a bit more natural, because I don't want it to be like stark contrast. It looks like a mask.
Having the nose is so amazing because I can just use this as like a support point while I attach everything.
Cotton and latex can be a little tricky, and it can feel super intimidating to someone just starting out. But you've just got to keep going and stay persistent. Things will go wrong, but they're easy to fix. You have time. You've just got to be patient, and it can look amazing, I promise. But cotton and latex can be 100% finicky, and I get why people new to the hobby might think it's a bit overwhelming. But you've just got to keep going. Like, there will always be a point in a prosthetic where you're like, this doesn't look good. But once you add in the shading, the blood, all of that, I mean, not every prosthetic has blood, but the best ones do. It will come together. Like, it takes time to learn, but when you do, it's so worth it, in my opinion. So this was near the end of putting this prosthetic on, and as you can see, like with the tissue and stuff, it adds such a nice contrast from the prosthetic to the skin. It can help give you that seamless edge. And once I paint it, it will just have that final step of looking fucking awesome.
Alright, so the prosthetic is mostly on and I can barely talk. So I've got to wait for this to all set before I can paint. Oh my god. So yeah.
And now it is the best time in getting ready for this look. It is green time. Now, fun fact for anyone who doesn't know, my boyfriend is a little bit terrified of the Grinch. So I'm pretty sure this is his favourite time of year every year, where I turn into the shit of nightmares for him.
Alright, so we are most of the way done. We're in the portion of touching up. So we got a lot of shading which needs filling in to add some realism to the look. The nose needs touching up, lashes need to be put on, eyebrows are on fleek. The wig's gonna need a little touching up, but that's okay. And this look is a lot. But hey, we're getting there. So let's just do a time lapse of all the last little bits and bobs.
So the home stretch for this look was coming in at about 7 a.m. and I was so happy. By this point I'd been here for about 3 hours and was absolutely dying. So I'm just going in with a dark green eyeshadow, doing a bit of shading on the wrinkles just to sort of accentuate that creepy ass Grinch smile, which I absolutely love. And once that shading is done, I'm going to go in with a little bit of black on my eye just to add in a little bit of that darkness back to the little Grinch smoky eye look we had going. And then I'm going in and re-accentuating that bottom lip because this was my only point of expression in this look. The one thing I do differently next time is make the prosthetic more movable, because the Grinch is such a fucking expressive character. Like, I was practicing my Jim Carrey faces for weeks up to this, and I could barely use any of them. So I was so pissed, but I had my bottom lip and I had some of my eyebrows in this. So that was enough expression for the day, I guess. And then I'm back combing the hair more like a 2002 emo kid. And then I'm just going back in on that nose and just getting it as dark as humanly possible with a black watercolor, just to add in a bit more accentuation to the nose and like the dog sort of nose that the Grinch has. And then I was wearing 2 sets of lashes with this look. I was wearing some clown lashes on the ends, and then the biggest pair of lashes that I had, like regular lashes, because the Grinch's lashes are always on point. Thank you. Alright, so I'm walking to my mum's now, just got off the bus. I think people have a weird thing for the Grinch. I had one person offer to buy me a drink, and 2 guys catcall me. Now, they were considerably drunk, but fuck it, green juice. So I got breakfast and I got some costumes for the team, which is basically the same team as every year, my mum and my brother. Oh my god. So yes, the choker has fallen off, but we look quite horrifying. Holy shit, it's so hot. The Grinch is out of shape and can barely breathe. So I'm walking up to my mum's house now. Her reaction is always amazing. I can barely breathe. Dear God. My mum's window looks like this. I bring coffee.
Why have you got a green drink? Go away.
Fuck around this year, they're gonna find out. This is going very well.
Yeah.
Meet my agent.
Can't see your hat. You need to bring your hat forward a bit.
So we made it to London?
Made it. Woo, woo, woo.
Okay, so we are on the South Bank.
We are. We made it. Woo, woo. Yeah.
Children either look horrified or really happy. It is super busy. There's loads of street performers. So yeah, we're gonna do some dumb shit.
You got it.
Hello. We're still here.
Yes,
We're
we are
London
still going. That was another Grinch. Yeah. What the fuck? I'm so out of breath. I'm so out of breath. Fucking Grinch. We've had no incidents this year. I'm just gonna leave.
for a Grinch off.
Except for a Grinch.
Hey, the Grinch had mad skills.
That
He
Grinch
did
was
have that skill.
mad.
I am sweating and I am very dehydrated.
We are on our way to Leicester Square.
Yes.
Yay.
And then we will go Camden if we are still feeling brave.
We should have gone Camden early because everything.
It is boiling in this, as you can imagine. I have the opposite fucking issue of most of the UK right now. I'm too hot. See this? Alright, so we've made it up to Camden.
We have indeed.
We have indeed, we do.
Home of the weird. There's a giant Nutella Santa Claus. Yeah, Camden's hectic as ever. Nutella Santa Claus.
Reaction to that guy's question.
Okay, so a guy just came on here me saying like, with a full mic and stuff, what would you do if I came down your chimney? And then seemed surprised that I said I'd go get a fucking samurai sword. The fuck would you do? So she fell over.
I really did.
She absolutely face planted. Are you okay?
I think so.
Yep.
You got injured.
Not quite sure yet.
Eddie, look, who's this?
Hi. Yeah, traumatizing. Yeah, so we just took a photo with the Camden Town Squire. Here's his ads. I think he gave me a card with his info on. Yeah, he's a staple of Camden. It is an amazing. Oh my god, I'm so dead.
I think we all are at this stage. We really all are.
It's been a long day. I've been awake for about just under 12 hours.
11 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we made it. We're at Trafalgar Square. Final stop. I have no idea what's going on over there.
Look at all this Christmas crap. Worst fucking season ever. It is 4:20, my guys. Stay great. Alright guys, time to get this off. I'm gonna use some of this coconut oil. It has been a long ass fucking day. Okay, I finally have a piercing and I've gone with a half moon piece because it's the only thing that would go in my nose. My nose looks disgusting. I look disgusting. I am exhausted. So today was absolutely wonderful, but this whole makeup is so much. Alright guys, this has been an amazing video. Have a good holidays. I love you guys lots. Anyone that came up and took a photo today, thank you very much. Send them to me if you've got any and you're watching this. I look creepier now than I did earlier. Anyways, thank you so much, and as always, I love you guys. Alright, so I did the Grinch a few days ago. I've been editing. And some of the people that I did the videos for, I didn't include those because they're like, I'm not out here doxing people, but some of the messages I got from some of the people to say thank you were so sweet. Like, oh my god, I'm not a big wussy, you are. It is over yet again, but not forever. I will see you next winter, and please stay green. Thank you guys for watching the video. I love you very much, and thank you for coming on this journey with me of a very green Christmas. I'll see you guys next year. Love you lots. Bye. Hi, I'm the Grinch. I hate a lot of things, including Christmas. Now, I'm a mean one, but let me tell you about someone fucking despicable. The Tory government. And I have a message for the Tory government. Fuck you. So, if I were to steal Christmas, how much jail time are you looking at?
Probably 1 to 2 years that it's theft. It's quite a high value item. So yeah, quite serious.
What about Christmas spirit?
Oh, I'm just
Spirit's technically not theft.